I'm looking forward to getting moving. So, why don't we take a moment just to make sure we have everything that we need? So, some weights, something to drink. If you're using weights today, it could be 3 pounds, could be 5 pounds, can be wrist weights, hand weights, something that's heavy around your space. Yeah. And if you have any questions at the end of class, feel free to let us know. Otherwise, take a moment just to kind of settle in. I'm going to back up into my seat. I'm going to start my timer. There we go. So just take a moment to bring your awareness to your breath. And as you bring your awareness to your breath, just kind of let your thoughts start to filter out, let them go. Nice deep breath in, a nice deep breath out. Sometimes the scurry to show up and get connected can be a little distracting and stressful. So I invite you just to kind of let all of that go now. You have arrived. You are here. You are present. We're all here together. So just take this next couple of breaths to acknowledge your intention for being here today. What is it that you need, want to practice, want to receive, want to build, want to let go of? And on your next breath in, just allow your intention to fill your body, your heart, your mind, your spirit. And as you breathe all the way out, just let something go that does not serve your intention. Good. And then just continue to stay here for another minute and a half or so, inhaling deeply. And as you inhale, just allow your belly and your rib cage to expand. And breathe out through your nose if you can and squeeze that breath out. It's like you're wringing out a towel, connecting to those deeper core muscles, muscles around the shoulders, the chest, the back. And just at your own pace. So inhale when you're ready to inhale. Keep inhaling, expanding, expanding, expanding. And then as you exhale, imagine you're squeezing out a towel, wringing it out. Release all of that breath, activating the muscles of the core. And just a few more times. Inhale deeply and exhale completely. Squeeze it all out through the nose. When we breathe out through the nose, it provides more resistance, extra resistance. Good. Two more. Inhale deeply. Breathing all the way out. Exhale completely. And then one more, just at your own pace. And exhale, let it go. Now, same breath, but this time give everything a squeeze. So inhale and get broader and wider, like you're blowing into a balloon, and squeeze everything tight. And then as you exhale, let that tension go. And as you let that tension go, you're squeezing into your belly, into your ribs, into your lungs. So on the inhale, you expand and tense and tighten. On your exhale, release and let go. How about just one hand, one arm, inhale, tense and squeeze, maybe lift that shoulder into your ear. Then exhale through the nose, release, squeeze that breath out. Good. Maybe move to the other side, inhale, tense and squeeze. And exhale, release. Maybe give it a shake. Good. And then move over to one side and just start to circle the shoulder. Doesn't have to be a circle. You can be up and down, wiggling it around. If it is a circle, maybe change that direction or just change the movement that you're doing in some kind of way. Just exploring the range of motion. Maybe then start to kind of reach forward and pull the elbow back. Little twist in each direction. So just moving without strain. So you're just kind of exploring, what does this arm want to do today? Maybe reach higher only if that feels good, right? You can stay right here, or you can reach up. Good. Last one. All right. Other side, or stay on the same side. Repeat, circling the shoulder, up and down, lifting, lowering. Good. And then maybe start to reach forward and back. Like you're just reaching to pick something up off a shelf or off the counter, off the table. If that feels okay, maybe reaching a little bit higher or just stay right where you are. Good. One more. And bring it down. All right, let's take the hands and just let them rest on your legs. And this time, as you inhale, slide your elbows back behind you. Let your eyes look up. And as you exhale, slide your fingers toward your knees. Eyes look down. So just easy movement here within your range, looking up, sliding back, and looking down, sliding forward. Inhale, eyes look up, and exhale, eyes look down. And one more in each direction. Same exhale, squeeze that breath out, activate the core, and come back to center. Good. Let's bring both elbows behind now. So you're just, it's like you're holding a tray or a coffee cup in each hand, and just open and close. Now, as always, one side only, or both sides when that's available. Can alternate sides. Mhm. So all kinds of options, both at the same time. What happens if they go in the same direction at the same time? A little extra exercise for the brain. Good. And now open and close. Last one. Awesome. All right. So now maybe go for a run or start skiing. Okay. So arms or one arm or cross. For those of you, if it's an option for you to lift and lower your knees, you can add that in as well. And then maybe go just a little bit faster. And this is just our warm up. So we're not going to our highest intensity just yet. Just kind of working through our comfortable range of motion, noticing any aches or pains or stiffness along the way that we need to pay attention to as we work through our process today. Okay, a little less than 10 seconds, maybe 5 seconds to go. Okay, now let's add a little punch. So punch to the front. It can be one arm alternating, it can be one arm only, it can be both arms at the same time if that twisting isn't comfortable for you. So one arm only, or alternating, or both. Good. Just a few more here. 3, 2, 1. Let's go back to running or skiing, walking, speed walking, adding in the knees and the feet if that's an option. So just getting the body moving, getting warmed up. Good. 10 more seconds. Good. And now go back to punching, either alternating or both, or one side only. We've got 5 more seconds. 3, 2, one. All right. Now turn the palms to face up. You have a ball in your hand. And now we're going to juggle. You can juggle with one hand, tossing up and catching it. Juggle with both hands. Maybe you're catching two balls. Maybe you're catching three or four balls. And then to challenge your core a little bit more, start to kind of lean a little bit further away from your center, right? So you start to feel just a little wobbly, a little shaky, still grounded, reaching high, reaching low. Good. Maybe sometimes you toss it up in the air and it doesn't quite land in your hand. You have to reach for it and catch it before it gets away from you. Good. All right, 3 more seconds. 2, 1. All right, let's bring it closer in. We have a rope now. Let's climb that rope. You can either squeeze, release the hands, so kind of release to pull up and squeeze to get yourself a little higher, or more of like a claw hand, like a bear claw, clawing our way up that rope. Good. If it's an option for you to add in the knees, you can do that as well. So we've got about 25 seconds. Going at your own pace here. You can go faster than me. You can go slower than me. You can rest before I do. Got 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. All right. Roll it out, shake it out. Okay, so our next one is a crisscross pull. So crisscross in front of your body and pull back. Right now I have my hands open. You can also squeeze your hands into a fist if that feels more stable or more accessible, right? Now you can go faster than me once you get the flow down. If you want to leave out the crisscross, it becomes a punch. One side only. You can crisscross with one side only. Good. We've got 10 more seconds. Good. 3, 2, and 1. Very good. Last one here. Let's row the boat. Now you can row across the body. You can row in front of the body. So in this kind of rowing, it takes us out of rotation. So if rotation doesn't feel good to you, then you can row here, both directions. If you enjoy that rotation, you can row across the body. If you like a little bit of all of it, then you can do all kinds of rowing, right? So feel free to mix it up. Sometimes we're going backwards, sometimes we're going in circles, sometimes we're going to the left or the right. Good. I've got about 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right. Very good. So next, this is our weightlifting portion. So if you would like to use some weights, you can grab your weights, give you a moment to get yourself settled. It's a good time to have a sip of water, kind of check in with yourself. Okay. So when you are ready, let's begin just sitting in our ready position. Sitting up tall, shoulders relaxed, palms can face up, and that can help you get a good grip on that weight. Excuse me. And then when you're ready, just open and close, coming into our rotator cuff. Now you can always do one side only. Mhm. Good. Or both at the same time. Good. 10 more seconds. Last one. Good. Bring your arms down by your sides and just lift and lower the shoulders up and down. It can be a circle or just a lift up and a lift down. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Let's bring the elbows in now. And palms can be face up or they can turn in towards each other. Lift and lower your elbow. So if it's challenging to grip in this position, just keep the palms facing up and then they'll face down for a moment, but you don't have the sideways grip. So this is for our lateral deltoids. The top of the shoulder connects to the arm. Good. Could always do one side only or let one side rest while one side works. Good. 5 more seconds. Last one. Good. Bring your arms down to your sides. Lift and lower. Circle. Good. All right. This time, palms face forward. Lift your arms straight up in front of you, either one arm or both arms. Good. And the slower you go, sometimes the heavier it feels. So notice if you're moving quickly, what happens if you slow it down? Does it feel more challenging? Good. All right, so we're about 30 seconds in. Got 30 seconds to go. Remember, you can always rest anytime. Good. 8 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Good. Let's bring it down. Roll it out. Now, bicep curls. So in bicep curls, we just bend at the elbow. Keep the upper arm bone close to the body. In a traditional bicep curl, like we're doing here, the palm turns upward and then it faces in as you lower. Good. About 30 seconds. Good. Give a nice little squeeze into those biceps. 5 more seconds. Last one. All right, now we have triceps. For triceps, you can push yourself up out of your chair or press your elbows back into your seat or extend above you, lift and lower. Or extend behind you, one arm or both arms. Okay. So just finding what works best for you today in this moment. It might be different next time. Good. We're about halfway through. Pacing yourself, slowing down, noticing if that makes it harder or easier. Good. 5 more seconds. Last one. Excellent. All right, so now we get a bit of a rest. Not a long rest, but long enough to shake it out a little bit. Have some water to drink if you like. And then when you are ready, come back into your ready position. Got about 5 seconds to go. And then come back to your rotator cuff. So opening and closing. The palms can stay facing upward. You're just opening as far out as it feels comfortable for you. Remember, if you slow it down, it might feel a little heavier. I know it does for me. Good, we're halfway there. If it's an option for you to turn your palms to face in, if you're able to grip the weight in that direction, you can add in that variety. Good. About 5 more seconds. All right, last one here. Now we have our lateral deltoids. Lift and lower, either with the palm flipping up and then down, or the palm can be in and then face down. Now we have options for a little more challenge. If this isn't enough, you can straighten your arms out. It's going to make it even heavier. We're halfway through, so you're halfway there. Can always do one side. Good. 10 more seconds. Last one. Very good. All right, palms down and lift and lower your arms straight up in front of you. Maybe you can do both arms. That is an option for you. Stay on one side. Good. We're halfway there. It's starting to feel easy. Slow it down. Maybe hold it up there a little longer. That definitely makes it harder. Good. So about 4 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. All right. Now we have bicep curls. Maybe you want to try a hammer curl this time. Hammer curls, the palm stays facing in. If your weight feels too slippery in that position, then come back to your traditional bicep curl. Palm turns up as you lift. Good. We're halfway there. Check in with your breath if you haven't done that in a moment. Make sure you're not holding it. We've got 10 more seconds, a little less than. 2 and 1. Very good. All right, now we have triceps. So pick your triceps exercise. Good. Find your best option. All right, we're halfway there. Five more seconds. Last one. Good. All right, little rest here. Shake it off. Shake out your hands. Let your weights go. All right, when you're ready, this is our final round. Come into your ready position when you are ready. And here we go. Rotator cuff. Resist the urge to go faster. Remember, going slower might actually be more challenging. Good. Always do one side only. You don't have to do exactly what I do, and you can always replace one exercise for another. Good. We're halfway there. All right, just about 10 more seconds. You're looking great. Good. Last one. Okay, now we have our lateral deltoids, our lateral raises. Now I'm adding in that little extra rotation in that forearm. You could always keep the palms facing in, so there's no rotation in the forearm. Do one side only. The arm can be straight or bent. Good. We're about halfway through. Doing great. We've got about 5 more seconds. Last one. Nice. All right, straight arms. Lift and lower. And palm could be facing upward. Check in with your breath. You're focusing. You're working so hard. Keep nourishing your body with that breath. To every exhale, letting go of stress. All right, we're about halfway through, more than halfway. Mm, good. Slow it down, pace yourself. Good. 3 more seconds. Last one. All right, so for these bicep curls, maybe for another variation, lift and lower from the outside. So rather than in front of your body, it's next to you. Rotating that arm open or out. Now, this is just one variation, so you can pick any of the others that we've already done, or if this is interesting to you, then you can stick with this. We're about halfway through. Good. 5 more seconds. Last one. All right, so triceps is our very last set of triceps. Good. Remember that breath. You can always come back to that deep exhalation. Use the exhalation to keep you connected to your core. All right, we are halfway through. Doing great. 10 more seconds, a little less than 2 and 1. Very good. All right, so we're done with these. Can set those off to the side. And then take a moment to just stretch, get comfortable, have a sip of water, and then prepare ourselves for our high intensity interval training. So, just little reminders each exercise gets about a minute. We'll go as fast as we can, as hard as we can for a full 40 seconds and then 20 seconds of rest. Now, during the rest, you can either lower that intensity, go a little bit slower, do something different, or come to rest, have some water, take a moment to breathe, drink some water. I think I said that. Stretch, that's what I meant to say. And then get back into it again when you're ready. Okay. So here we go. We are going to go for a little run. So starting here with your run, and then you can just go right into it. So increasing the intensity as quickly as you can. Now it can be a run or skiing, right? If you have an option to add the knees and the feet, you may add that in as well, right? So you just want to get yourself going. Doesn't matter what it looks like. Eventually, it doesn't look like anything. You just want to keep on moving. Good. Now, some ways to change the intensity, maybe leaning back towards the back of your chair. If it's not too close to your back, maybe leaning to one side or leaning to the other side. All right, we've got about 3 more seconds. 2, 1, and rest. All right, very good. So, as we go through these exercises, you also have the option to replace them with something else. Okay. So for our next one, it's reach up and reach down. So starting with your hands on your legs, reach up and then reach down. Reach up and then reach down. So each time you're tapping your legs and then start to pick up the pace. Good. And you're reaching up just to your comfort level. Give me one side. Good. We've got about 10 more seconds. Very good. 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right. Very good. All right. Checking in. Can hydrate, breathe. Notice your heart rate. Maybe it's starting to speed up a little bit. All right, so next up, palms face down. I'm going to play the drums. Okay, now really pretend like you've got this big giant set of bongo drums all around you. And you really got to hit them hard, right? So you're really feeling that imaginary resistance as you play those drums in the air. So find that internal strength and integrity. Use your imagination. It is a powerful tool. Good. Keeping the elbows lifted. Maybe start to press out in front of you. Maybe above you. Maybe off to one side or the other. Good. So just continue to vary your position for 3, 2, 1, and rest. Very good. All right, shake it off. Okay. Anytime you need a stretch or a drink, just do what feels good in your body. All right, let's chop some wood. First time, let's just go up and down through center. So reaching up and down, up and down, up and down. Good. Find your own tempo and speed and pace. You can go faster than me, slower than me. Find your range. Good. 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Very good. All right. So during that rest, you can keep moving, maybe come back to a walk or a jog, maybe take a moment to stretch and breathe. And time flies. And speaking of flies, it's time to catch some. So let's start catching those flies up and all around. And again, the further away from your body you're reaching, the more challenge it is for your core, increasing that intensity, right? Challenging balance to improve balance. So all that shifting, reaching, bending, twisting, right? All of these movements are connected to your core. All right, 5 more seconds. All right, last one. Very good. All right, we're going to let those flies go. I'll come back for them again later. Okay, so next up, it's time to do some punches. We're going to throw some punches. Elbows lifted up, spinning here right at the center. So speed punches. Your hands can squeeze into a fist, or they can just be kind of relaxed, or just open here, spinning through the fingertips, right? Same movement, different hand positions. Pick up the pace. Maybe lean back a little bit, or forward a little bit, or both. Good. All right. Not much longer. Keep it going. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Very good. Okay, shake it off, stretch it out. Anytime there's a movement you want to do to help yourself feel more comfortable, more balanced, refreshed, feel free to take it. Okay, let's climb the rope. So here we go. Right here in front of the chest, the eyes, pulling down. It's an option for some of you to add in the knees and the feet. You may do that as well. Good. If you're a little bit away from the back of your seat, you can lean back towards it. You can also lean to one side, lean to the other side. That changes things in an interesting way. Maybe we're kind of swinging on that rope today. Good. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay. It's a windy day. Okay. So, not much longer, maybe about 4 more seconds. So, let's get into our ready position. And this time we have a crisscross and pull. Remember, your hands can be open, they can be closed, a little bit of both. If the crisscross isn't comfortable for you, turn it into a punch. Good. 5 more seconds. Last one, and rest. Very good. All right. So we've done a lot with the upper body. It's nice to just kind of Roll it out from time to time. Stretch into the neck, the shoulders. Okay. Next, we're going to punch up and out, up and out, up and out. You can do one side only. Good. Changing the intensity by going faster or maybe leaning backwards a little bit. 2, 1, and rest. Very good. All right. Okay, you might start feeling a little warm. Maybe you can feel your heart beating now. Maybe your face is feeling a little warm. Okay, so next, time to play those drums again, palms facing down. Here we go. Or maybe you're dribbling a basketball. Maybe you have 2 basketballs if you don't play the drums today, if you're in the mood for basketball instead. Either way, we are using our strength, internal integrity, imagination. Good. Strengthen those bones. Maybe take it all the way up and around you. Good. And 3, 2, 1, and rest. Very good. All right. All right. So how we doing? Everybody doing okay? Thumbs up. You look great. All right, here we go. So one arm can reach up and across, up and across. Now it's up to you how high. Maybe it's out more to the side if you don't want to lift your hand over your head, right? I've only got 2 more here. If it's available for you to do the other side, switch or stay on the same side and repeat. Good. You can pretend you're picking apples and putting them in a basket. Good. Last one. All right. Let that go. Very good. Okay. So next, have a little sip of water if you like. And then prepare to row your boat. So think about which way you want to go. You get a little head start, warming up. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Rowing your boat any way you like. Front of the body or across or both. A little bit of everything. You can go faster than me, right? So go faster or maybe lean back a little bit. Good. Got about 10 more seconds to go. Good. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very good. All right. If you want to keep moving, you just come to a walk or a jog or enjoy the next 8 minutes, or excuse me, 8 seconds to breathe and get centered. And then come back to some speed punching. So here we go. Right here at the center, punching as fast as you can. Elbows stay lifted. Lean back or lean forward and back. I'm just giving you options. So find what works best for you. Stay right here and just keep moving. Good. We've got about 15 seconds. And 3, 2, 1, and rest. Very good. All right. Okay. Doing great, y'all. think it's time to chop some wood. So this time you can either go up and down or across the body, whichever way you want to go. So I'm going to go across the body. You can always go up and down like we did last time. Okay. Good. Now, if you're going across the body like I am, if it's an option for you to switch sides, you can switch sides now or stay in the same direction. If you're going up and down, just keep going up and down. Good. All right, we've got 10 more seconds to go. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Very good. All right. Shake it off. Get ready to catch those flies. Get a head start. And here we go. Maybe they're butterflies today. Maybe there's money falling from the sky. Good. Keep it moving all around you, in front of you, beside you, above you. Good. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Very good. All right, shake that off. Deep breath in and out. All right, 5 more seconds to rest. And then let's row the boat again. So, however you want to row, you can go ahead and get a good head start here and then start to pick up that pace. Remember, you can go faster than me. You can alter this any way you like. If there's something else that you would rather do, then please do that instead. Whatever will get you moving, help you enjoy this experience more. Good. 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Very good. All right. Deep breath. Have a sip of water. We only have 5 seconds left. And let's come back to climbing a rope. Okay, when you're ready, here we go. Only reaching as high up as you're comfortable. You can go faster if you want to go faster than me. And if it's a windy day again, maybe you're shifting a little bit side to side. Good. Keeping it moving. We are almost there. I'm getting to the top of that mountain today. 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Very good. All right, shake it off. Okay, so I think for this final round, we will go for a whole minute rather than 40 seconds and rest. We'll start with a little bit of a run. We're going to do kind of a medley of everything. All right, and now let's reach up and down. Good. And now how about crisscross pull? Three, two, one. How about some speed punches? Good. Now let's row the boat any way you want to row. Good. 5 more seconds. 2, 1, and rest. Very good. All right. So take a moment. Take a nice deep breath all the way in. Nice big breath all the way out. Good. And then hands on your legs and just lift your eyes and your heart. Slide your elbows back and just stay there a little bit longer. And then go the other way, looking down. Slide your fingertips towards your knees and just pause right there and breathe. And do that again. Eyes and nose look up. Elbows and fingers slide back. And then fingers slide forward as the eyes and nose look down. And come back to center. Now take your right hand to your shoulder and just reach towards your foot on the other side. So you come into a bit of a twisting sort of stretch. Now, if it's comfortable for you to reach up, you can reach up or just keep that hand on your shoulder and come back up. And other side, just slide that hand down, open the shoulder, the elbow, maybe reach up or stay here and come back to center. Good. Let's just do that 2 more times. Good. Come back up. When you're ready, other side. And come back up. Very good. And let's just reach up, reaching towards each other, and then turn your palms back and press back. Palms lift up, breathing in. Palms press back. One more time. Palms lift up. Palms press back. Good. Now just give yourself a big hug. Walk your fingers back towards your shoulders. Drop your chin for a moment and just breathe into the back of your heart. Giving yourself a big hug. Gratitude. Gratitude for showing up today. And if there's anything you want to let go of that you don't want to carry into your day, just let go. Shake it out. And then pause here with your palms face upward. Take a nice deep breath all the way in and maybe turn the corners of your lips upward. And a nice deep breath out. Let something go. And move back into your day with peace, strength, grace, and joy.